The Mike Wagner Show is powered by Sonic Web Studios.
Hi, this is Mia Mosinzia, also known as Mia No Time for Love. Check out my latest book, Missing, available in print and ebook formats on Amazon.
It's now time for the Mike Wagner Show, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. The Mike Wagner Show can be heard on Spreaker, Spotify, iHeartradio, YouTube, iTunes, Anchor FM, Radio Public, and themikewagnershow.com. Mike brings you great guests and interesting people from all across the globe. So sit back, relax, and enjoy another great episode of the Mike Wagner Show.
Hey everybody, it's Mike from the Mike Wagner Show, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. Looking at a professional website without breaking your budget, Sonic Web Studios is the answer. Sonic Web Studios offers fast, affordable custom web designs that blow the competition away. Call today, 1-800-303-3960. That's 1-800-303-3960. Or email to support@sonicwebstudios.com. Mention the Mike Wagner Show. Get 20% off your first project. Sonic Web Studios. Take your image to the next level. Also, time to give official shout out to our official sponsor of the Mike Wagner Show, international warring author Mia Mosinzia. If you love fast-paced mysteries, you love Missing by Mia Mosinzia. Available on Amazon in paperback and ebook. Missing is fast-paced and intriguing with an unforgettable twist. Takes place in 4 countries, 2 strangers, 1 target, where truth is illusion and those you love will be the first to go missing. It's available on Amazon in paperback and ebook. Missing by Mia Mosinzia has garnered great reviews and even endorsed by Howard celebrities, including Joanna Cassidy, Forbes Riley, and many others. So grab your copy today before it goes missing by Mia Mosinzia. Available on Amazon. Also, check out The Mike Wagner Show at themikewagnershow.com on over 30 podcast platforms, including Facebook, SoundCloud, Spreaker, Spotify, and iHeartRadio. Also, Anchor FM, iTunes, Google Play, Amazon, Audible, Apple Music, and more. Take The Mike Wagner Show on any mobile device. Subscribe to The Mike Wagner Show on the YouTube channel. Follow The Mike Wagner Show on Instagram today. Thank you very much. And if you want some great gift ideas, last minute, 24/7, family, friends, loved ones, your pets, and more, go to Amazon.com and check out The Mike Wagner Show podcast. T-shirts, pop sockets, throw pillows, tote bags, makes great gifts for family, friends, loved ones, and your pets will love you 24/7, 365. And for more great gift ideas, go to Amazon.com/Mia Mosinzia for great books like Missing, Once and Wrinkles. Also T-shirts, pop sockets, hoodies, cool phone cases, and more. Makes great gifts for your loved ones. Amazon.com/Mia Mosinzia. Check it out today. Also support us on Anchor FM, PayPal, and themikewagnershow.com. Make sure you do so today. He's backed by popular demand. He's the terrific gentleman who's from Hartford, Connecticut, and host of the amazing Movie Reviews and More. It's not just movie reviews. There's a lot more to it. And he has some great co-hosts on there, just great celebrities, and have 6 million viewers a day. You can believe it. And he's also producer, host, and a promoter committed to diversity. And he's also a bugle corps fanatic. We talked about that. And the founder of The Art of Montague, and also heads up a new project which is called the Dreamweaverarts Organizati. And this is founded with creative energy to support and encourage the independent artists while benefiting the enriching and underserved communities. We'll talk about that. Live, ladies and gentlemen, from the Plus Studios in beautiful downtown North Hollywood, the amazingly multi-talented and backed by popular demand, the host of Movie Reviews and More, and the founder of Dreamweaverarts, Brian Sebastian. Brian, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thanks for joining us once again.
Hey, Mike, I love how you're promoting everything. I love the pillow. Smart idea. Good for you. See, I can't wait to have you on our show still. I got to have you on hopefully in January because I love your promotion. This is how you do it. People have to remember, if you don't sell it, who's going to, right?
Exactly. That's right. And there was an ad I heard, too, about a guy who was, I guess he was killed in the line of duty. And he said, if I'm not going to serve, or who's not going to serve, who will? You know, that's the same principle. And of course, I've had a lot of requests for pillows, and my dog Molly tried to sit on one and says, "Get your own, will you, dog?" So we got that. And my wife loves to go shopping. She likes to take that with the tote bag as well. She stuffs a lot of things. And also what's great too is that the women can take me shopping as well too, along with the husbands. I mean, I can just advise yes or no, but the husbands always have the final say when it comes to shopping. Am I right?
You are right. And that's the whole thing. It's all about that promotion. It's not coming from the ego. It's about this is how we support our shows in a different ways, and people don't forget that. And for the audience out there, just in case, there's a lot of noise going around because people are leaving and going. You see buses in the background. And I'm in North Hollywood, California, so they're wanting to do all of these things. So when I'm on mute, you won't hear it. But when I'm talking, you'll hear a little bit of background stuff. But that's okay. We make it work, right, Mike?
That's right. We do make it work indeed. And it shows you're in a very popular area. I mean, you are a popular host, especially movie reviews and more. 6 million viewers a day. And we talked about it last. We talked a lot about movie reviews and more. You had Sherry Nelson as a co-host, and you had just amazing people on the show. It's not just movie reviews, but there's a lot more to it. And also, you also are the founder of the Art of Montague. I hope I still got that right. And also talked about the Bugle Corps. And if you want to give us an update, that'd be great. And also, we're here to talk about the Dreamweaverarts Organizati. And that's the big thing. And before getting all of that, Brian, once again, very quickly, tell us how I got started.
A lot of the stuff that's been happening now. So we were at 6 million. Now we're at 10.1, Mike.
Whoa, so 10.1. I better correct it. Thank you.
Oh, so what happens is our numbers keep going up. So we keep growing.
Wow.
And that's the whole thing. So, and we're a lot more global now. And then, so you and I are in the same list, which is an honor to be on, isn't it? I think that's great. Because I tell everybody about you. There's this guy we got to have you on called Mike Wagner because I love his show.
Yes, that's right. And in fact, there was a top 20 that was out by, was it Showbiz Magazine or Showbiz Out or Show Out or something? It's like, oh, so many publications out there. I can't keep up with my own publication. It was just like, they had you up there. Where we were like number 4, number 3 or something like that. It's like, where are you at?
17th. On one list we're 15th, and then another list we're 13th. And I tell everybody every day, I don't even know what these lists are, but I'll take it, right? It's promotion. We'll both take it, right?
That's right, yeah. And of course, you're on the LA Times, Weekly Times, New York Weekly Times, Hollywood Entertainment and all that. I think you're up in the top 10, top 20. And, I made number 6 in the recent one. And I was in the top 40, top 50. What was it? Top 75, top 100, top 200. It's like, I lose track so easy. Either way, we're just up there, I gotta say. And there's one podcaster out there, give a big shout to Ray Power, saying that many of us beat out, what was it? Michelle Obama. And I think there was another podcaster. It's like, oh my gosh, who was it? It's like Adam Carolla or something. And some even say we even beat out Joe Rogan.
Well, the fun thing about it, it's just an honor to be on the list. So you probably did the same thing. I probably did the same thing. We didn't submit a show, did we? So someone is watching our stuff, Mike. That's the best thing about it, right?
That's right. It's like I didn't submit for any shows to be recognized. Like people come to me and people come to you, and you come to everybody. I don't bother submitting. It's like if anybody's interested, it's like my story is that when I looked at it and I hit like number 40 out of 50. I was like, I wasn't expecting this. And every list I looked at, like, I did not expect it. It's like, that was just me. It's like, I wasn't trying for number 1. I wasn't trying for a 50. It's like, I wasn't expecting it. Like, take as you can get.
Well, you think about this. You know what it's like to have Sherry on the show. You see the numbers go up, right? So imagine when we have the recurring girls. So Linda Steele out of Chicago, she was the number 1 fitness person 17 years ago. And then she finished number 2 to her trainer who finished number 1. Tasha in Miami, Florida, Latin American singer. She's doing great now because she's getting more views and stuff like that. So we're doing more interviews on everything like that, which is actually really good. And I keep telling them, you have to go on Mike's show. So I'm going to set it up myself if Eileen does,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the way too. Let's give a big shout out to Jimmy Eileen, Ron Russell, and all the gang at World Star PR as well too. Just shout outs all across the board. And of course, if you want a real shout out, it's like bring in a bugle corps and do shout outs too. So
well, if you know me, that's my number 1 love. Marching in a drum and bugle corps is like marching in a band on steroids. And what it is, I got my work ethic from doing everything like that. So if we stood at attention for an hour and a half, sometimes 2 hours in the cornfields in Ohio in the summer and 90 degrees, you learn a lot. When you can't drink water or anything like that, that's something too, right? It builds your character. So that's where my work ethic comes from.
Mm-hmm. That's right too. And then someone singing in the background as well too. I think they're trying for the bugle corps as well too. So
it's called being in California.
Exactly. And of course, they got plenty of bugle corps in California as well too. It's like too bad they don't promote as much. That they promote celebrities, that they promote whatever it is. It's like, how come they can't promote bugle corps in California? It's like, don't you think that should be a next trend setting thing in California? Bugle corps.
Well, that's one of the things about the Dreamweaver Arts. It's about promoting people like yourself and promoting those artists and make sure people see them because you've been in the business for a long time. It's about that. And people, not everybody knows your story or the trials and tribulations that you go through to keep it on the air. You were doing 7 days a week. I still can't get that to my head when you were doing that. I was doing 3-5 shows a day, but not 7 days a week like you were doing.
I think 3-5 shows a day. It's just like, what was it like, 3 in one day, 5 in one day and all that. It was just once a day for me, that's how I set it up. It's like, I did a thing. It's like traditional radio. It's like, one a day, and stay tuned tomorrow for so-and-so. We feature so-and-so and everything else. But now it's just like, I'm picking up your idea. I start doing 2 a day because of Christmas rush. And, not just your show, being like with so many. And you're also juggling a lot of people as well, too. The Dreamweaverarts and also Art of Montague and everything else. And I guess as Steve Jobs says, here's to the crazy ones, just like we're doing. It's like, it's a good crazy, right?
And it is true. I always tell people I'm nuts. I'm not normal. I mean, normal is boring. And, I look at it this way. I'm hovering above the box, not in the box. I see different things that people don't see, if that makes sense. And set movie reviews and more up, but to help other people, sort of like yourself and other people who have talent out there and people who are relevant who might not be relevant. Just because time may have passed you by doesn't mean you're any less talented. And I found that out from doing a lot of things, around the world last night. We're supposed to be helping people, not degrading them. We're supposed to be helping small business. Big businesses doesn't need it. And I love helping anything that's environmentally friendly, sustainable, and net zero. And that's what the Dreamweaverarts Ranch is all about.
And of course, you also have like the Dreamweaver Arts Review, the art projects, the magazine, and you got the main gallery. And of course, what you also pride in is the Artist Ranch. And that is so amazing.
So the thing about the Artist Ranch, I'm getting ready to go to the CES show. For anybody who doesn't know that, it's called the Consumer Electronics Show in Vegas. This is where microphones came from, headphones, computers, laptops, cell phones, it all debuted there. So I got it set up where I've got 10 of the CEOs that are coming to me in the Mandalay Bay, and I'm talking to them one-on-one because I'm setting it up how everything needs to be done safely and environmentally friendly. And that's a great time because now it's hard to see people because of how everything may be. We could be locked down tomorrow, but that's not affecting us. Last year was our best year. This year was better than last year. The next year will be better than the last 2 years. How many people can say that in the world?
I mean, it's just a big feat to accomplish as well, too. And, with the Vegas show and everything else, it's like, they seem to be a step ahead of just about everything else. The things we got today could be obsolete tomorrow with the Vegas show. It's just like there's like bigger and better equipment. And I'll tell you the truth, I wish I was there to do that. So.
Well, the thing about that, that's why I like to do that. I always tell them, if I'm talking to Halle Berry or Sinbad, they can't get to a lot of these booths. I can because they're famous. I never wanted to be famous. I still don't want to be. I let everybody else be. Let me work behind the scenes and I can get a lot of stuff done. That's what I like to do.
And I think that's what your show is all about. It's like putting people in the spotlight. You also have the Dreamweaver Arts. You feature great guys like Peter Beck, Bradley Carter, Chris Crosby, Joe Dead, Timothy Frank, Jose Angel, and a lot more. I mean, I looked like, oh, they're just so amazing.
Well, I think about this. It's one of those things where I always say what I'm going to do and do what you say. You have to always do that. And then sometimes it takes a little bit longer than what you want because nothing comes easy. And everybody puts in a lot of hard work. But how many people, Mike, like yourself, or even our team really work hard? This is not 9 to 5. This is every single day, even when you don't want to.
And of course, there's a lot that gets involved as well, too. And of course, another thing we'll ask as well, too. It's like, how did the Dreamweaver project first got started in your mind, later having it come to fruition?
Well, it was my partner, Montague Pope-LeBeau. It was his mother's vision to do this. She saw things that people weren't doing. She saw a homeless problem way back. She was always taking care. We call them experienced seniors, not senior citizens.
Because yes. Good one.
Yeah, you could have someone who worked at NASA. They just get older. That doesn't mean their mind has gone because things are there. So if you put headphones on and play music, things will come back to you. Automatically, you go back to a different time. If you listen to them, you'll get a chance to see where they are, and that will help. And it's one of those things where you're always creating things environmentally friendly, sustainable, and net zero for us. And when it comes to that, fresh food, water, and having energy and being self-reliant.
Mm-hmm. And I think that's very important too, with self-reliance. And it seems like that, most people are getting too dependent. Like, how do people get to be self-reliant, especially when it comes to, getting down to like the clutch situation, or like you're on your last nail and all that. So you're like, what are some of the encouragement you want to get the people out there to be self-reliant when all else fails, when you depend on, say, your office, politician, governor, or, depend on family member, whatever. So it's like, how can they get that bridge of self-reliance, especially when, like, this close?
Well, the Dreamweaver Art is set up to help a lot of people who've lost their homes, lost their jobs, can't get back on their feet. So with our tiny houses, whether it's 50 or the 75 that we have, or just growing fresh food. Think about when you grow your own food in your own garden, you cultivate it. This is what movie reviews and more. The more was always going to be important. I didn't know it when I created I did know it in 1993, October 1993. I didn't know what it was going to be, but you can see what it's going to be now. So wait until what happens next year.
Mm-hmm. And of course, we're looking to forward to what you got. And how do we get into Dreamweavers as well, too? We'll find out just 1 minute. You listen to the Mike Wagner Show at themikewagnershow.com, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. Looking at a professional website without breaking your budget? Sonic Web Studios is the answer. Sonic Web Studios offers fast, affordable custom web designs that blow the competition away. Call today, 1-800-303-3960. That's 1-800-303-3960. Or email to support@sonicwebstudios.com. Mention the Mike Wagner Show. Get 20% off your first project. Sonic Web Studios. Take your image to the next level. Also, time to give official shout out to our official sponsor of the Mike Wagner Show, international warring author Mia Mosensia. If you love fast-paced mysteries, you love Missing by Mia Mosensia. Available on Amazon in paperback and ebook. Missing is fast-paced and intriguing with an unforgettable twist. Takes place in 4 countries, 2 strangers, 1 target, where truth is illusion and those you love will be the first go missing. It's available on Amazon in paperback and ebook. Missing by Mia Mosensia has garnered great reviews and even loved and endorsed by Howard celebrities, including Joanna Cassidy, Forbes Riley, and many others. So grab your copy today before it goes missing by Mia Mosensia. Available on Amazon. Also, check out the Mike Wagner Show at themikewagnershow.com and over 30 podcast platforms. Take us with you on any mobile device. Subscribe to the Mike Wagner Show on the YouTube channel. Follow the Mike Wagner Show on Instagram and Twitter today. And for great gift ideas, go to Amazon.com and check out the Mike Wagner Show podcast. And for more great gift ideas, including great books by Mia Mosensia, go to Amazon.com/Mia Mosensia and check it out today. Also support us on Anchor FM, PayPal, and the Mike Wagner Show. Make sure you do so today. We're here with the amazing host of Movie Reviews and More and the founder of Dreamweaverarts here on the Mike Wagner Show. And Brian, I mean, this is just a great project that you have and, some of the things you can do. But how do people get involved and how do people apply to get into the Dreamweaverarts in order to get help?
Well, you can go on, it's called the dreamweaverarts.org. Dreamweaverarts.org. You'll see everything in our link tree. And then it'll come up where you can donate. We don't care if you donate $5 or $20. You can donate because when you come up to the ranch, you'll be able to see everything that's gone into it. Think of how PBS or the Sundance Institute started stuff. Mm-hmm. Robert Redford started the Sundance because he wanted to take it out of California. He wanted to put it in a small area. Look what Sundance Film Festival does. For 2 weeks, it makes a lot of money. What it does the rest of the year, it makes Park City, Utah, $170 million. We will do more than that year around by what we're creating because we have energy, we have fresh water, we're growing our own food, and again, being self-reliant and finding those companies that are environmentally friendly. There's one company called Bubble Huts where they're like crystal globes. They're 12 feet long. They're in Airbnb, and Amy Kaiserman, who's a woman, created them, and she's the founder. And they're environmentally friendly. And they're like a really cool show trophy piece. We have Unforgettable Fire. He's an inventor too. Roger Letter. He created the KDD and the Kimberly. He named them after women because they were the 2 first people to come in who believed in him. They're the best stoves in the entire country, probably the best in the world. And it's one of those things. They're all handcrafted and they're made in America.
Nice. That is so nice. And of course, you also have some singers as well too, and you also got some innovators as well too. And tell us about some of those, and what would you say is the most amazing story that you have in your organization as well too, like to a particular person, inventor, or influencer, or whatever.
Well, one of them, I think the Collins family. I learned about influencers in 2014. Now, Weekly Chris, when he was 12 years old, he's from Calgary, Canada. He's 25 now. He has 32 to 35 million followers. He's strong all his platforms still. Now, he doesn't have to work it like he used to, but he started when he was 12. Mm-hmm. His brother's got 3 million. His sister's got 2 million. His younger sister, Kizzy, has got 2 million. It's one of those things where everything comes in like that, and you just make it work. So that whole family has 55 million followers. That's the fun thing about them. That's just them.
Boy, it's just like, I have to wonder, it's like, how do we get that? And it's like, your challenge, over 10 million views a day with your movie reviews and more. And of course, who knows what numbers I have. And I guess we got a long ways trying to keep up with those. And maybe it's just like a little secret or something. It's like, that's got to take some work as well, too.
Vocally Tosh out of Miami, Florida. She's good. She's 26 years old. She uploads all of our shows on YouTube. What happened with her is she saw all the stuff that we were doing on the back end. So she got a chance to see how everything was run. So I said, Tosh, you could see what we're doing. Why don't you take this and model to what you're doing? So now she's ending up on a Karen Glasser show. She's ending up on all these things. So now she's getting traction. And what she really wanted to do is go to the Latin American Music Awards and end up doing stuff in Miami. So she's doing it a different way by following the format that we have. And it's working for her. And I couldn't be happier for her.
Oh my gosh, that's so amazing as well too. And of course, people get involved as well too, like with the fact that there's women in voices, and there's also go on the website right now, Artists in Wonder as well too. And of course, people can submit. And how do they submit their work in order to be considered?
You can go to the dreamweaverarts.org and then put up. We don't care if you're a poet. We don't care if you're an artist, musician, independent filmmaker. All of these things are submitted because there's a lot of great works out there in the world, but not a lot of places where people can actually show them. You can't just take it to a museum. You can't just take it to a newspaper or TV or radio or podcast, unless it's our show or your show. There's not a lot of shows that will do that. Jimmy Star will do that too. But again, we're all booked up in advance, aren't we?
Yes, we are. That's right, too. And of course, in fact, I like to have you on back as well, too. And speaking of that, what can we expect from you in 2022 and beyond, with your Dreamweaver Arts project, movie reviews and more? And what else can we expect from you? Or maybe like a new project coming up in 2022 and beyond?
Well, we're going on the road. We're going, we start here, CES show, press days, January 3rd and 4th. We're doing all those. So a lot of one-on-ones with a lot of the inventors, a lot of the CEOs of these great projects, products, and brands that people have never even seen before. A lot of it next year is going to be health and AI. So look what we do. So automatic things, driving up and picking up your things like this and dropping them off, whether it's food. Think of DoorDash, but AI technology, robots doing that, because a lot of people don't want a human contact anymore. So they have automation doing these things. And then obviously health. This virus is not going away. It's going to have different types of things going on. So how can you combat that? How can you stay ahead of that? And then there's a thing called Ringo that, April Monet is one of the founders of that. So it's one of the events that essential nose rings. You put it in for like 10 minutes in your nose. And one is called anti-stress. One's for smoking. One's for immunity. One makes you focus. It's really, really good because everybody's going through anxiety, depression, PTSD. The last year, the last 2 years, and maybe next year. A lot of people, it doesn't get better, it gets worse. So these things will help. So if you go to ringo.world, that is something that will help. And we have that involved with what we're doing too.
Oh, that's so amazing. And where can we find more information about Dreamweaver Arts organization as well too? And maybe just something to add as well too. It's just like, this is just an amazing project. And I want to get some people involved as well.
Well, like I said, you can go to ringo.world for one. And then February 8th, we will kick off our 2-hour live show. So we go from our 50 minutes on iHeart and all the platforms around the world like you're on. And then we go to our second hour. And then after that, February 10th, we have an event coming up in Hollywood, California at Madame Tussauds on the roof. It's outside. and then we're connecting it with the Lowe's Hotel, which is right there in Hollywood Highlands. So we want the Lowe's Hotel to be our host hotel cross country, no matter where we go. That's one. So we are going to Beloit International Film Festival, which is February 27th. We'll be there for a couple of days. We'll have our own panel. So I bring the team in. We talk about what's relevant, like how are you and I talking to brands, what individuals are doing, and what we're going. We get a chance to tell our stories in an open and in a safe way. And then going to Chicago. And then mid-May, we're going to Nashville. So we'll set all of that stuff out like that. So we're really just taking it on the road, if that makes sense. And you get a chance to meet the girls.
That is so interesting. And where can we find movie reviews and more at again?
Now, we put everything underneath. Think of this. Think of how Disney has Star Wars, Marvel, Pixar. It's all underneath Disney. The Dreamweaver Arts will have Dreamweaver Artistranch, movie reviews and more, and the old Montague. Everything's underneath that, if that makes sense now. So you can go to that same website and you'll see everything listed in one item.
We certainly will check that out. Once again, Brian Sebastian, movie reviews and more. It's great to have you back on. Also of Dreamweaverarts organization as well on the Mike Wagner Show. Brian, a very big thank you for your time. You've been absolutely amazing as always. Looking forward to having you on once again. And make sure you please keep us up to date. Will you please? Can you do that for us?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I'm going to send you about 3 people that I know of right away.
Yeah. We certainly will do so. And once again, give us a recap on the upcoming projects. What's your website? How do people contact you? Where can people simply just check out movie reviews and more, Dreamweaver Arts and everything else? Once again, where can we check out all your stuff at?
I always send them to the YouTube channel for one. Our Tennessee shows are itube247.com. That's itube247.com, exactly how it sounds. ITUBE247.com. You'll see our Tennessee shows right now, 4,700,000 views and climbing still. And, YouTube, but really, I send everybody to the dreamweaverarts.org now because everything is combined. Think of it as that corporation that continues to grow.
And that's so amazing. We're looking forward to it. Once again, Brian, a very big thank you for your time. You're always amazing. And we wish you all the best with your Dreamweaver Arts project and everything else, movie reviews and more. We're looking forward to having you back on 2022. You are totally terrific. And you definitely got a great future ahead of you. Wish you all the best.
Thank you, Mike. I appreciate it. And I'm going to have to buy one of those pillows from you because I like your Mike Wagner pillow.
The Mike Wagner Show is powered by Sonic Web Studios. If you're looking to start or upgrade your online presence, visit www.sonicwebstudios.com for all of your online needs. Call 1-800-303-3960 or visit us online at www.sonicwebstudios.com to get started today. Mention the Mike Wagner Show and get 20% off your project. Sonic Web Studios. Take your image to the next level.
Hey everybody, my name is Forbes Riley and I'm an American actress and a TV host. And I was delighted when I got my copy of Missing, which is Extraordinary Relation of Ordinary People based on a real life relationship. It's well written. It's amazing. It talks about a man who has lost his wife and his daughter, and it's very well done. I'm going to highly recommend that you go get your copy of Missing. It is a powerful, exciting read. Mr. Mian Moshe Zia. He is the author of Missing. And I want to give a big shout out and a kiss all the way halfway around the world to my dear friend. Check him out at Mia's website. It's called www.miamosenzea.com. Missing, available on Amazon. Again, I'm Forbes Riley, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.
Thanks for listening to The Mike Wagner Show, powered by Sonic Web Studios. Visit online at sonicwebstudios.com for all your needs. The Mike Wagner Show can be heard on Spreaker, Spotify, iHeartradio, iTunes, YouTube, Anchor FM, Radio Public, and themikewagnershow.com. Please support our program with your donations at themikewagnershow.com. Join us again next time for another great episode of The Mike Wagner Show.